So, have you ever been in a situation where you've had an encounter with somebody, but realized that even after that person left, you kept thinking about this person, okay? Their thoughts, whatever happened between you, the conversation you had, just the moment, the brief moment you've met the person or been with the person, everything about the person keep ringing in your mind. You've tried every ways and means to forget this person, but no, anytime you remember the person, is either you smile a little or you act some way as if you are still in the moment with that particular person. And this is to tell you that this person has already left, the conversation has ended, the moment has ended, but there is this something that the person did which works psychologically. So if you want to be able to capture the moment being on somebody's mind every now and then, you should be the only person they think about. This doesn't happen because you've met the most amazing people. This doesn't happen because this person you met is the most beautiful person you've ever met. No, it's because this person understands the psychology behind all that comes with being on somebody's mind. Okay, if you want to become memorable, here are some practical things you can do. One practical thing you can do is that stop being constantly available. Okay, there are people that whenever your presence, you are always there. They've seen you always, you are always available. Well, they are used to you, so they become fed up with you and things like that. But when you pop up once a while, then you become somebody that people cannot have enough of you. That's basically it. So in order to become memorable, you don't need to always constantly be available in somebody's life. No, that is why, like most people, you'll be like, oh, when we started everything was fine, and now even when I'm doing this, it's not paying attention. In order to become memorable, you need to be a little bit scarce. I'm saying that make yourself scarce or available when there is a need. That is basically it. So if you want to be memorable, that is point one for you. For point two, create a positive emotional experience. Well, if you are those people that you are around your partner or you are around friends, you are around some people that you are always negative, right? Every moment around you is full of negativity, then this is a point for you to stop. Do you get it? So if you want to be remembered, anytime you're around, try to create some harmonious environment, some positive environment. It should be an environment that encourages, an environment that makes somebody smile, an environment that solve somebody's problem, basically. Okay, so anytime you're around, maybe you should bring life to that environment. So if you are with somebody, make sure that whatever is going on, whatever you are bringing, the energy you are bringing should be positivity, something that can make put a smile on somebody's face, something that can be a solution to somebody, something that can just ease the environment. Even when the person is tense and the person sees you, the person will start smiling automatically. Be that person. Bring a positive emotional experience, and whenever you are not there, when people see you popping up, you realize that everybody is smiling. If you always want to be on somebody's mind, learn how to create a harmonious, positive environment, okay, for people to feel comfortable whenever you're around, so that even in your absence they will miss you a lot. The third thing you can do is to be slightly different, what I always call being unique. Okay, please, somebody that is unique is basically irreplaceable. And what do I mean by being unique? You don't need to be like everybody else. You might have that simple thing about you that always people are happy to have you around. It can be your humor. Okay, somebody can be in a very bad mood, but when you get there, the way you crack jokes and things, well, the person will just forget whatever they are going through. You can be somebody who is always problem solving. Okay, no matter what anybody is feeling, you have that mind to be able to give them solution out of anything at all. So immediately somebody is going through something tough, they'll be like, oh, let me call Linda, let me call Jessica, let me call Quasi, let me call Bernard, let me call Daniel. Do you get it? So you are unique in your way. The only way to always stay on somebody's mind is going extra and beyond, doing something that nobody can literally do easily. Do you understand? So be that person that they need when the time arrives. Do you get it? So immediately, even if you're not there, they'll be like, oh, if this lady were to be here, if this man were to be here, this thing I'm going through, they would have found a solution for me. Oh, this how sad I am today. If this lady were to be around, she would have cheered me up. He would have cheered me up. Everything will be fine. This problem I'm going through. If this lady would have been here, if this man would have been here, would have given me a helping hand. Be that unique person. Okay, be that person that somebody can literally not do without you. Okay, so be different, be unique, and that is one of the most vital way that you can be on somebody's mind. Literally, you can be on their mind like forever. The fourth point is that leave a conversation before it gets boring. Yeah. You might think this is nothing, but this is actually something. When you realize that, oh, this conversation is getting to the boring aspect, please leave before it gets to that point. When it gets to that point, you are still in it, you see that people will always be, further. Do you get it? Some will lose interest and things like that. It shouldn't get to that point. Immediately it's getting to a point where you realize that no, this conversation is getting boring. Just, find your way out. Give excuses. Don't let it get to a point where people will start feeling like, oh, she has nothing to say and things like that. And no, always leave before it gets to the boring point. That's when they are cheerful and things are fine. They will always remember that you were there before the conversation started. And remember, most conversations bring moments and memories in one way or the other. Whatever you say, whatever you do, every gesture, every body language, people are watching. The next thing you can do in order to be a memory on somebody's mind is that to focus on your own growth. This goes hand in hand with the first point that says don't be overly available for people. Okay, at this point, remember, mostly when you are not focusing on people, that is when they are focusing on you. And in this case, you are not just ignoring. Okay, you are building yourself, you are building your capacity, you are focusing on your growth. And immediately you are focusing on growth, you realize that people around you tend to appreciate you because you grow in character, in presentation, whatever you do, in your mindset, whatever that is around you, it will influence it one way or the other. So when you are climbing higher, when you are learning skills, trainings, how to be able to speak, your communication, your cooking skills, whatever, okay, or you tend to get some master's degree, PhD, or some, even if it is a diploma, you are trying to build yourself. The moment you try building yourself, you realize that all eyes are on you. They realize that, oh, this lady is doing something to improve herself. So basically, you always be on their mind when it comes to self-development, because when you speak out of knowledge, you speak because you are wise, you speak because you know what you are doing. Learn to build yourself, and people normally respect growth. People normally remember experience. People normally remember people with that have done something to be able to enhance a positive energy. So in order to be on somebody's mind, learn to improve yourself. The next thing you can do is that learn how to be able to create small moments of mystery. People explain, over explain, and re-explain. Learn how to minimize all those things. Immediately you are doing that, people get even bored of your presence. So this lady, this guy, when you are talking to, they will just keep talking. This particular person will just keep talking and not end. Let's ask somebody else. Okay, people normally like mystery. Definitely, they want to be given opportunity to know more the next time. Okay, immediately you are doing that, people want to hear more from you. You speak like just as you are asked. That is it. Don't prolong anything, giving example, exaggerating, expanding, and things like that. No, people get bored easily, and in order for them wanting more, in order to always stay in people's mind, learn how to create some moments of mystery that needs to be discovered. Don't always pour everything just like that. The next thing you can do is that make people feel important. Learn how to be appreciative. Well, this is a degree of appreciative that's on a next level. Do you get it? This person helped you. This person gave you some particular advice that actually helped you. Appreciate them. If not you, I don't know what I would have done. Thank you for doing this for me. I really appreciate it. If not because of this thing that you've done for me, I don't know what would have happened. Thank you so much. I genuinely, from your heart, show it genuinely. oh, this money did a lot for me, I am grateful. Some people can't even appreciate their parents. Some people can't appreciate people that, like, people that mean a lot to them, people that without them they can't do anything. They can't appreciate them. They can't make these people feel how important they are to them. Henceforth, please learn how to make people feel important, because they are. Those people that you think cannot do those things they are doing for you is normal. When they are no more there, you see how important they are. You see how vital their presence is to you. So learn how to appreciate them. Let them feel like they are the most important people you've ever met, the most important pillars of your life. Let them know how much you feel for them. And this they will never forget, because they'll be like, whenever any topic comes, so like, hey, this lady, she always appreciates me. Learn how to do that, okay? It gets into their brain. Whenever they are, they'll just smile. You see people smiling and you are wondering, what are they smiling about? These are some of the reasons. Well, if you want somebody to always think about you, stop thinking about tricks. Stop thinking about manipulations, because these things I've talked about, try them, and you come here and come and testify. Thanks for watching this video up to this point. If you've not yet like, share or subscribe, I don't know what you are waiting for, because I would love to have you, and I have this and more to share. So don't miss out. Turn on the notification bell, and then I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye for now.